Harassment and intimidation knows no bounds when it comes to the love of money. When the abuse will end, no one knows, yet the pain and suffering experienced at the hands of these bullies can last a lifetime for those subjected to it. How easy can this journey begin? By filling out a car accident claim, a cycle of endless paperwork in hopes of the injured giving up, being followed to every location they go, enlisting anyone that they can hope will discourage you from moving forward, and digging into one's past that could easily turn up a gnat at the bottom of a haystack, which only confirms your injuries. And if they have protection of ERISA or other legislation in place that protect them, it can be a long, hard road for the average citizen with the average resources and with a gnat's amount of knowledge compared to the auto insurance companies or employers who also might be your insurance companies. Yet knowing some of the tactics harassers' toolbox have can prepare you and protect yourself. Unless Congress decides that it is in their best interest to advocate for those being unfairly targeted through harassment and intimidation, and local governments taking a stronger stance against insurance companies' employers' actions against those filing auto or long-term disability claims, understanding their tactics may help you get through some difficult days. Take notice of these 10 disability surveillance experiences. Number 1. Are you seeing the same people everywhere you go? Are they looking at you like, yes, I'm following you? Then more than likely they are. Begin learning their license plates. Number 2. When you enter your physician's office, are harassers already there? In fact, do they also have an appointment to visit your doctor? Many physicians require them to make appointments and pay for their time. Can you imagine the kind of bug they're putting in their ears? Make sure to document this behavior and recognize that they may be having an impact on your doctor. Speaking of bugs, do not be surprised if your phone has one, and perhaps you may also want to check your car and home. Also notice that people may be peeking into your house, circling around your neighborhood, and doing a vast number of U-turns when they can get your attention. It's probably time to invest in a home surveillance system. Know your own weaknesses because they may attempt to use them against you. For example, if you have problems walking, maybe they'll decide to take all the closed parking stalls. In my opinion, limited resources are one of their favorite targets. Seems like too many unusual problems, you might want to do a little investigating. Therefore, know yourself, do your best, and realize their actions have been practiced for decades. Number 5, you frequent specific public locations for years. For example, your local restaurant. All of a sudden, the food becomes substandard. If this happens with only one of them, they may just be under new management. But if this becomes a pattern at several locations, this might be being done to discourage you in order to limit your satisfaction. Make sure to keep dining out random in order to eliminate this from happening too often. Number 6, are harassers standing in front of your car in order to get your attention? In my opinion, this is one of their favorite ways of bullying you. Feeling intimidated? Don't be. Take their picture on Instagram and post it. Build a collection. Number 7, feeling a bit boxed in while driving? Harassers tend to outnumber you substantially, and they know how to use it against you. Don't panic. When they put the squeeze on you, it may look like they're coming over into your lane, or when they turn a corner that it appears it's going to be a head-on collision against you, or when they perform a crisscross tactic while you're in the middle of them. Continue to drive as always. Focus. Do not deter from your destination. Allowing them to create an emotional upheaval only works to their advantage. You are more important. Also, reaching your destination is where you need to focus. Number 8. Think that person coming up to you in the grocery store is random? Perhaps. Or it could be a harasser attempting to play a psychological game that gives them an advantage. What about the couple sitting next to you in the theater? Or tired of them accompanying you into the gym showers? Attempts to aggravate you may be quite common. They do not have the power over you, however, unless you give it to them. Self-respect and dignity comes from within, not from outside. Therefore, stand your ground. Thank goodness I found a good way to use the term stand your ground. File your auto insurance or long-term disability claim. Just as they do not control your actions, you can't control theirs. And let the chips fall where they may. In other words, you are only responsible for paying your premiums and requesting benefits on this policy. Unfortunately, the decision relies in the same hands as those who seek to make money for investors. Will they choose to pay your claim? You and your family may be depending on it. Number 6. Since they are investing resources in researching your history, it may be a good idea for you to do the same. In this way, you'll know how they have treated past claims and their willingness to pay out benefits and their record on disability surveillance. It's important to assess the caliber of their integrity towards their insured, starting with their record on independent medical exams, also known as IMEs, can be quite insightful. You are the most important person in this equation. Remember, your top priority is recovery and putting your life back on track. Therefore, stay focused, calm, and determined to stay on the path of your destiny, and do not be pulled away. Following their way will only lead to chaos and provide them with the ammunition they are seeking. Again, the only thing you have asked for is what you've paid premiums on, and that is your claim. Speaking out against harassment and intimidation is very important. I hope you will share your experiences with others. This is a major way of letting people know of the plight of delays, denials, harassment, and intimidations against those people filing auto insurance and employer long-term disability claims. The voice of so many can shatter the injustices currently faced by those in car accidents. Let your voice be counted today. Make sure to share this video to spread the word. And thank you for listening to ESTRATV.